Hello, 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 everyone. I hope everyone has had and a blessed day and enjoyed their weekend. I know it's unusual for me to come in on a Sunday and do this, but I decided to do this today since I skipped Thursday. And I thought what I decided to make today would be a good thing. So come on in. Thank you for clicking that button and checking me out, right? Remember, before I get started, just in case I forget, remember to like and subscribe to this channel, right? So you'll get notifications whenever I do another video. Today I will be making a tortilla soup. It's usually made with chicken, but I decided to do something a little bit different, of course, right? So since the last video, I have removed meat from my diet. So most of my videos now will be done with seafood, which, of course, I love seafood. I am the seafood queen, right? But so today, I'm going to make a tortilla soup, but I am doing it with seafood. I'm going to do it with lobster and shrimp. So I hope y'all enjoy it. Take notes. And if you decide to fix this dish for yourself, make sure you let me know. Comment below. Let me know. Give me some pictures so I can see how it came out. I hope you enjoy it. Just remember, with anything that I cook on here, you can always remove certain things. You can always substitute. I do like a little spice, so there is spice in my food. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing I got here, let's show y'all some of the ingredients here. Make sure y'all can see it. Sorry guys. Let's see here. So the first thing I got, let's show y'all some of the ingredients. Okay, so the ingredients I have here, I have some onion and bell pepper, a little bit of jalapeno, I have red onion, white onion, green onion. I have a little bit of cilantro, and that's a little bit of green onion I have on the side. We have some garlic, we have some corn, we have black beans, I have 2 cans of fire roasted diced tomatoes, and we have a vegetable broth. And then we also have our tortilla strips, right? You can either make your own tortilla strips or chop up some chips, but I have some chipotle cheddar tortilla strips that I'm going to do. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So let's put y'all back up here and we can go ahead and get started so y'all can see how this is done, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to bring y'all over here first so you can see. I have my pot here, and I have this on a medium heat. And the first thing I'm going to do is, let's see here, the first thing I'm going to do is add a little bit of olive oil. So I have my olive oil here. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in here. All right. And the first thing that we're going to do is to saute our onions and peppers. So like I said, I have green onion, red bell pepper, green bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, red onions, and I have some habanero peppers for the spice that's going to be sauteed in this. So we're going to go ahead and put this in and get that all sauteed up, right? So let's see here. So this is the first thing I just need to, because I just turned the heat on, let it saute for a little bit before we start adding anything else. So while that is going, I'm going to take y'all over here with me while I start with my seafood. So let's bring y'all over here. I'm going to bring y'all over here with me while I'm doing this. Okay? So right here is, let's see, I have a lobster tail here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this up into chunks, and it's going to be put in the soup. So we have this. Some big pieces, some little pieces, it don't matter. So we have all of this, and then see I have my shrimp already in here. So what we're going to do now, while that's going, we're going to go ahead and just season this up. Let's get some seasoning. So for this, I like to season my seafood separate. Even though I know I'm going to season the food, I still like the seafood, seasoning seafood. So I'm going to put a little bit of Old Bay on my shrimp. And my lobster, right? I'm going to put a little bit of crushed red peppers. And then I'm going to put a little bit, I have this Flavor Gods lemon and garlic. I'm going to put a little bit of that on it. And of course, like I said, I don't measure anything, so you can put whatever you want on it, the seasonings that you like. Because you might like different stuff than me. You might not like your stuff a little spicy. I do. So I hear our onions and stuff all seasoned, frying over there. So let's get back over here to the stove. Okay. So I'm going to bring you guys back over here, right? Let me wash my hands. Got to wash my hands. Okay. So we got the onion and stuff going. What I'm going to do is turn this back out on. I'm going to cook my seafood a little bit first before I put it in the soup. So I'm going to put just a little bit of butter over here to cook my shrimp and stuff in. Just a little bit of butter in there. A little bit of butter and a little bit of olive oil. Oh, got it over here. Just a little bit. So we'll let that start melting a little bit. Now my onions and peppers and everything look good. So now I'm going to put my garlic in. I don't want to burn my garlic, so that's why I waited a little bit. Just a little bit of minced garlic. Most of the time I like to use fresh garlic, but I use minced garlic this time just to cut a few corners, right? So I hope y'all can see everything over there. Let's see. Just frying it a little bit. And now, since I have that going, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and put our shrimp and lobster over here just to saute just a little bit before I put it in the soup. And you know it don't take long to cook shrimp, but this is what I'm gonna do here. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna back it off just a little bit. If I need to bring y'all closer, I'll just bring y'all closer. Okay. So we got these onions, bell peppers, all of that cooking real good. I'm going to add a little bit of this chili garlic sauce. Told y'all I like a little spice. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. Because I like a little bit of spice. Just go ahead and use the rest of that. Just stir that a little bit. And just so y'all can see in the pot, I'll let y'all see what it looks like. Okay. So this is what we got here. I have my onions, peppers, and garlic all just cooking up in here. Right? And then we have our lobster tail that I cut up and our shrimp cooking over here, and some butter and a little bit of olive oil. That's going to be our meat in the soup. That's what I have cooking over here. All right, I'm going to sit this right here. So now we're going to go ahead, give me just one moment, put y'all back. I'm going to get better at this, y'all, I promise. So now what we're going to do is we have our 5 roasted diced tomatoes. All right. And I am putting 2 cans of that, 2 cans of 5 roasted diced tomatoes. And I said I like to rinse my little cans out just a little bit. Don't want to leave anything in there. Okay. Got our 5 roasted tomatoes. Now we're going to add, I'm using vegetable broth. You can use any kind of broth you want. I just use the whole thing because I want to make sure I have enough stuff in here. Now I'm going to put my corn. And I have some black beans, very healthy. Okay. Now the other part I'm going to put in a little bit later. I just want to let this simmer a little bit, right? Get this going. I'm going to go ahead and put a couple of the strips in right now. And this is just like to help with the kind of thickening up just a little bit. I'm not going to put too many. Alright, now I'm going to season a little bit. Let me check my shrimp and my lobster tail. Looking good, y'all. Looking good. Okay. So, I'm going to put a little bit of Tony's sachet in there. And I have a little bit of flavor guards. I'm going to put just a little bit of the Cajun Lovers. Just a little bit. And I don't know why I'm putting this in here, but I had just a little bit of fajita seasoning. It's supposed to be like a Mexican dish, so. I'm going to put that in there. Put a little bit of crushed red peppers. A little bit of parsley flakes. And I have a little bit of this chipotle by Flavor Guards. Just a little bit. It's not spicy, just gives us a little kick. I'm going to put a little bit of paprika. I wanted some smoked one, but I don't have it yet. So I'm just going to put just a little bit of regular paprika. And I'm going to put a little bit of this Italian seasoning by Flavor Guards. And I think that is all I'm going to put in here. You can always add more seasoning if you like. Oh, this is what I want to put. I'm going to put a little bit, I don't know if you've ever heard of it. I got a little bit of sazon. Put a little bit of that in there. Okay, so we got this cooking. Now I'm going to put a little bit of cilantro. I love cilantro. So I'm going to put that in there. So it's not really a little, I'll put a lot. Sorry. I just love the way it tastes. It just tastes so good. Need to let that simmer a little bit. My shrimp and lobster is done. Just letting that simmer a little bit. And for some reason I want to put just a little bit more broth. Just a little bit. Okay. Something just told me to put a little bit more broth in there. And I have this Louisiana Soul lemon pepper. I don't know. I just want to put a little bit. Because really, if you was making a Mexican dish, if you were doing a tortilla soup, you would squeeze like a lemon juice. I don't like lemon juice in my food, so that's what I'm using. So I think that is going to be it. I think that's going to be it. And what I'm going to do is going to be a creamy, it's going to be kind of creamy. I have some heavy whipping cream. That's what I'm gonna put in there. It's gonna make it a little creamy. That's what makes it taste so good. Simmer a little bit. Just want to make sure, yeah, it's hot. It's always like this thing. Is it hot? Is it simmering enough? Okay. And since our shrimp and lobster is done, I'm just going to put it right into the pot. Put it right into the pot. Now you probably asking me, what made you do this? I don't know. I've been talking about it all week. Huh, baby?
Yeah.
But I wanted soup, and I was thinking tortilla soup, but I said, Tamika, you don't eat, you remove chicken and stuff from your diet, so what you gonna put in it? So here I am. Here I am, y'all. Okay. I'm turning it up just a little bit. I did put some seasoning in here, but I forgot one of my seasonings, y'all. How y'all let me forget? I forgot one of my seasonings. We're gonna put a little bit of some chili flakes in here. Just put 2 tablespoons of it. Okay. Get this all in here. I feel like I should put a couple more little chips. It can't be a tortilla soup if you don't have no tortillas in it, huh? Can it, babe?
No,
So, my green onion, y'all. Okay. Okay, we got that going. So now I'm going to add my heavy cream. You can use heavy cream, you can use half and half, whatever you want to use. But I'm going to use some heavy cream tonight. Pour a little heavy cream in here. It's going to make it so creamy, y'all. That's what's going to make it so good. I'll put a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know why, but I just feel like this is going to be so good. So I'm just going to let that simmer real good. I'll show it to y'all. But something is telling me I need to put a little bit more Tony. Something was telling me. So The heavy cream is what changes the whole taste of the soup. I think it's gonna change the whole taste, you know, because we could have just ate it just like the way I had it, but that cream is gonna make it kind of creamy. It's gonna be so good. So I'm gonna let it simmer. I'll bring y'all over here so y'all can see. Okay, so here it is. Oh, bless me. I almost sneezed. Okay, so here we go. We got the cream in, and we got everything in here, and we're just going to let this simmer a little bit, and then it'll be done. Okay, so since I'm going to let that simmer a little bit, of course, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all guys go. I will have the finishing, the picture of the finishing product on my Blessed Kitchen page on Facebook if you would like to see the finished product. Also, I will post a picture of the finished product in the comments section as well. And again, thank y'all for tuning in and for watching me do what I love to do. Remember, if you try this dish, you can substitute whatever you want. Let me know that you did. Comment below with pictures of how it came out for you. And remember to like and subscribe this channel, guys. Show me some love. Like and subscribe this channel, as well as follow me on Facebook at Blessed Kitchen. And I also have a Blessed Kitchen group. If you would love to be a part of that community, just come on, y'all. Come on. If you would love to share your recipes, talk about food, I would love to have y'all on. Well, all right, y'all. Y'all have a good day. Bye.